We're backstage at UFC 191 with Dana White. Dana, a lot of good performances tonight on the card. Let's talk about John Lineker versus Francisco Rivera.
100 punches thrown in 2 minutes. 100 punches thrown in 2 minutes. And I think 98 of them landed.
And it ended by submission.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome fight.
Yeah, so that won fight of the night tonight, correct?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
I should be slapped if that didn't win fight of the night.
And somebody else who might be looking at a performance bonus is Raquel Pennington. She's on that revenge tour, and she got revenge tonight against Jessica Andrade. What do you think of that fight?
She also won a bonus tonight. Yes, she did. That was awesome. And I have a lot of respect for Andrade for stepping up and taking that fight. And it was a scrap. It was a war. And she grabbed that choke. There were 2 seconds left, and she tapped. It was awesome. Great fight.
Yeah. Another fight that a lot of people were looking forward to was Ross Pearson versus Paul Felder. Two guys who really like to stand and bang. Did that fight live up to what you thought it would be?
I really thought that was going to be a tough fight for Ross Pearson. Thought Pearson looked fantastic in that fight.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the pay-per-view card. Paige Vanzant kicked it off with a submission victory over Alex Chambers. Alex, purple belt. Paige Vanzant really working hard to evolve in all aspects of her game. What did you think about that fight?
Yeah, Paige is relentless. She keeps moving forward. She has a Mighty Mouse style of pressure that she puts on people. She's green and young, but she has all the makings to be a huge superstar.
Rumble Johnson knocked out Jimmy Manuwa, two very solid strikers. He made him fear his striking with the takedowns, and it was a really impressive performance by Rumble, who just a few months ago lost his title shot against Daniel Cormier. When we talk about Rumble, there's only one person ahead of him. Where do you see him going?
Up. I mean, I just think he's going to be a tough guy to beat in that division. He just got a shot, so, he's going to have to win a couple more fights. But he looks unbelievable. I never thought I'd see the day that a 170-pounder could move up to 205 and knock out legitimate 205-pounders.
Yeah, and he did just that tonight. In the CoMain Event, two guys who were supposed to fight in 2005, Frank Mir versus Andrei Arlovsky. There was a lot of hype going into this. It was a little bit of a slower paced fight than I think many people were looking forward to. You actually said that you scored this for Frank Mir?
I thought Frank Mir won at 29-28, but I'm not a judge. So, it was a big win for Arlovsky, a good win. He's been on a tear since coming back to the UFC, and, this puts him in a really good position.
Absolutely. And finally, that main event, a 7th title defense by Mighty Mouse. He's just running through the entire division. He made John Dodson not able to do anything in any aspect of the game. What do you think about Mighty Mouse as an athlete in general?
Yeah, Joe Rogan might be right. He might be the best in the business. He looked fantastic tonight. Dodson was the fight to make. Dodson is super talented. Punching power, speed, and the experience now has been in there with him before. And he just shut him down. He absolutely dominated that entire fight. I know he wanted to finish really bad and didn't get it, but he looked awesome tonight.
Yeah, where does Demetrius go from here? He's essentially cleared out the division. Is there a super fight in the future? I mean, are there rematches? Are there up-and-comers that you guys maybe could think challenge him?
I don't know. I wanted to get through this fight first. This is a good fight, a tough fight. This fight's over. We'll get back into the lab next week and figure out what we're going to do.